so excited and so thrilled that you have taken the time out of your busy day to learn how to create a better life for yourself and how to achieve your writing goals. I think that's, firstly, it really needs to be acknowledged. It really needs to be congratulated, because there's so many people on this planet that don't take the time to do that. And we're going to be talking about that later, going, if you want anything really in life, and if you want to be successful and you want to achieve the success you want to have, you really need to take that time out of your busy day, out of doing life, into organising and planning and creating life. It's talked about a lot in business. You can either work in your business and on your business, and you better make sure you take a lot of hours to work on your business. It's the same in your life. You can work in your life and do the day-to-day, get yourself fed, get yourself showered, get yourself to work, but you need to also work on your life. So we're going to be talking a lot about that in the next coming days. So I'm really excited. We're going to spend the next 5 days together. Thank you for saying yes to you, and thank you for saying yes to your compelling future. I'm really, really excited and thrilled for you. So we are going to be covering in these 5 days, the basic premise of the training is how to set goals, how to achieve your writing goals, and then how to ultimately create an extraordinary life. I just want to check in, and I just want you to raise your hand and say okay to the screen. I know that there might be people around going, what is she doing? But I just want you to play with me. So firstly, is it okay if I talk super, super quick so I can give you the most value and give you the most content I can over the 5 days? Just say okay. And I want to just make sure that I share with you, is it okay if I share with you the biggest secrets I know, the things that work, the things that fast track you to success? Is it okay if I share them with you? So just say yes. And is it okay at the end of the 5-day training if I share with you an opportunity for some of you that are going to continue to work with me in my goal setting mastery program? Say yes. Okay, so let's get into the training. So the first thing I want to talk about today is going to be all about vision. And vision is super, 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 super important. I just want to ask you, have you ever got into your car and gone, I hope I drive somewhere good today, and just started driving? And I'm thinking most of you don't do that. I would hope most of you don't do that, because you would understand at that level, when I use that analogy, if I tell you to get into your car and your only goal per se is to drive somewhere good, you probably aren't going to get to where you want to go. You might get lucky. And that's, when people go, oh, I just got lucky. I didn't goal set, I didn't plan, I just got lucky. Yeah, sometimes you can get in your car and you can drive and you can end up somewhere really good. Most of the time, you just go around in circles, which is how most people are living their lives. So it's really, really important that you have a vision for your life. Same as when you get into a car, you know where you're going to drive to. So when you think about, when I even use the word vision, I'd love to hear some feedback from you guys, who actually has a vision for their life, or at least a vision for their writing. So let me just see if I can see some comments. Hello, hello, hello. That would be cool if we can just see some comments on how many of you have a writing vision or a compelling vision for your life. Because the fact is, most people spend more time planning their holiday. I don't know if you've ever planned a holiday. Let me know, who's planned a holiday? And when you're planning this holiday, you are thinking about, okay, am I going to swim? So you might be going to the beach and you might be going, oh, should I go snorkeling on that day? And oh, they offer skydiving, not that I skydive, or they offer horse riding, or they offer, they've got a really great day spa, or whatever it is. So you're planning this holiday and you're planning on the Tuesday we'll do this, and on the Wednesday they'll do this. You might even be showing your partner, turning your laptop around, going, we're going to be snorkeling this and we're going to be doing this, and you're getting so excited and you're planning your whole holiday. You're planning where you're going to stop over on the plane. You're planning which hotel you're going to stay at. So you're doing all this creating this vision of your holiday. But most people don't do that for their lives. They don't talk to their partners about the lives they want to create, and they don't talk about where they're going with their lives. Now, this is also super important when you talk about horse riding. So I completely, when I imported my first Frisian into Australia, I didn't just say, I hope this turns out good. I hope when I take my Frisian to, when I start competing my Frisian, that he'll go good. That was not the vision. It was, I will be the first person in Australasia to take a Frisian to Grand Prix. That was the vision. That was the goal. That was the compelling direction of where I was heading to. Now, you can say I got lucky and I did achieve that goal and became the first person in Australasia to take a Frisian to the Grand Prix, but I say it had nothing to do with luck. Of course, luck was in there. The horse stayed sound, you need that element of luck, but that was not luck that I ended up at that destination point. I got into my car and I said, that is my destination point. And I only took roads that would lead to that destination point. I only, and if I found myself off the road, I knew I was off the road and I could see, that the destination was over there, and I had to make sure that I steered back onto the road and got towards that destination point. So I would beg to differ that the only reason I achieved that goal was because I was so clear on the destination. So where is your destination for your writing? Where are you going with your vision? In 2011, I set a 10-year plan. And I said in 2018, I'm going to be in Europe training and riding horses in Europe and learning how to ride dressage better. Now, I don't know if you know, but it's 2017 and I've moved to England from Australia to ride and learn how to ride dressage horses better. Now, you might say, oh, see, that's wrong. It's 2017. It's not 2018. You might say, and it's not Europe, it's England. And I'm just saying, it's all towards the same destination point. So sometimes the destination point, the dates get a bit changed, and the destination, might shift and morph if it has to. But remember, this is the goal for 2018 to train and ride horses in Europe, was a part of the destination point to the ultimate destination point, which is riding the Olympics. So I'm still, same as it was get a Frisian, be the first person in Australasia to get a Frisian to Grand Prix, it's still the same right at the Olympics for Australia. That's still my kind of next destination point. And yes, I've got little destination points on the way to make sure that I get to the ultimate destination. So I trust that story helps you realise that it's just so key that you have your destination and that your destination is super, super clear. So let me just see, we've got, your vision is to have a life. Oh, that's a beautiful vision, Nicole. Yeah, so we've got some really cool visions. I may have just touched the computer screen, Phil, I don't know. Cool, so I'm loving that people have their visions, and the clarity of the vision really dictates the clarity of the life that you're going to lead going up to that vision and going up to that destination point. So I guess I now need to talk about why do a lot of people not set visions, because a lot of people don't. You might be listening to me right now going, yes, I probably should set a vision, but you're not. And probably the reason that you're not is a long time ago or a recent time ago, it really doesn't matter how long ago it was, someone told you that you couldn't, shouldn't, wouldn't, so therefore you didn't. And it's kind of an epidemic nowadays that people say that, says, I'm going to the Olympics. If you say that to 10 people, not all 10 of them go, high five, that's awesome. Most people tend to be practical and adult and say things like, oh really? Do you really think you can do that? Do you know that it's really hard? Do you know that there's lots of obstacles in your way? Do you know that you don't have the time, the resources, the money, the commitment, the talent to get there? And so people go, oh, I'm sorry, and they shrink and they then don't set a vision, and they go, oh, maybe I'll just set a vision to go up the next level in my dressage, or they set smaller destination points, because the fact is big destination points scares people. And not only scares the people setting the destination point, but it scares the people around them because they don't have big destination points. That's what I find. So I set the hugest destination points ever. I have the most biggest, grandiose visions ever. It's extraordinary, the size of my visions. And you could say I'm very unsuccessful because I'm only a little bit of the way when you look at the ultimate vision that I've set for myself. And I'm totally fine just being that little bit of the way. But most people don't like to be around me because it grates on them that I'm working towards something so big and I'm working towards something so extraordinary. They want to bring me down and go, oh, but you shouldn't aim so high, because they're not aiming so high. So it's super important when you do this vision work that you hang around people and surround yourself with people that support, encourage, and insist that you've got what it takes, because you do have what it takes. And I'm really passionate about, in my Goal Mastery course, we used to create this environment of it is possible, and of course you're going to fail, of course you're going to stumble, of course it's not all going to work out. I guarantee you that, but I also guarantee if you keep going, you'll get it. You will achieve all your goals. You will get to where you want to go, and you will break through and get to the destination if you keep believing in yourself and keep surrounding yourself with people that believe in you. So that's what I'm really, really passionate about, having that environment where people are supporting, encouraging, and believing in you to be your best and to be where you want to go. So if you're sitting here going, yeah, I don't want to set a big vision. I don't want to set a big destination point because I'm scared, because I don't know if I have what it takes, because I'm not sure if I can do it, because I can see 10 million obstacles of why I can't have it or why I wouldn't get it. I want you to just suspend all of that for the next 5 days and just come on this journey with me, because I guarantee you everyone that's come through my Goal Mastery course has probably been where you've been, and sometimes we break through it very quickly. Sometimes it can take a couple of years to really unleash that powerful being inside of you to go, hey, I can do this. Hey, I can have that. Hey, that is possible for me. Because I guarantee you there's no difference in people. We're all human beings. We all have strengths, we all have weaknesses, and every single one of us can reach our destination point using those strengths and using those weaknesses. The paths we take might be a little bit different because of our opportunities, because of our education, because of our lives that we're living. But I really truly believe that anyone can reach a destination point if that's what they truly believe in, and they're going to work and do whatever they need to do in order to get there. So that's what we're really passionate about. So today I want you to sit and create your own vision. So your riding vision. So you may have had a dream and a vision to ride Grand Prix or to ride a Kerr in your top hat and tails, and then you were talked out of it, and you then set a goal to ride medium or to do a Kerr and novice, and you deliberately, maybe not intentionally, maybe not knowingly, but you lowered the bar for yourself because of expectations to lower the bar, not because you said that is actually what I want. So I want you to suspend disbelief. I want you to go into, Walt Disney calls it his dream room. So Walt Disney has certain rooms that he used to create Disneyland, and the very first room is his dream room. So I need you to go into your dream room. I want you to share on Facebook. Now, this Riding Superstar group is filled with only extraordinary, amazing, inspiring, supportive people. Anyone who's not that, they're going to get kicked out straight away. So I guarantee you're in a safe environment to share your vision and to share what you are looking to achieve. So suspend disbelief. Don't listen to what you can't do, what's not possible, and what you don't have. And I want you to just go, if everything was possible, and if everything could be how you wanted it, and if you did have the resources available to you, and if everything did go your way, what could you achieve in your riding? And then share your riding vision, just say my riding vision, and share that on the Riding Superstar group for today. That's what I would love for you to do. Tomorrow we are going to start looking at the plan. So it's all very well to have a destination point. It's all very well to have a vision like I do. Okay, I'm going to the Olympics. That's my vision. That's my destination point. I wish that's all we had to do. I wish then we could just sit back on the couch, have a hot chockey, and that's the end of the day. But it's not. There's so much work to do once we've got this clarity on this vision. So enjoy today, because today really is the most fun part. Enjoy setting your vision. Enjoy getting that clarity on your destination point and what you really want to achieve if you weren't going to be held back and you weren't going to be listening to what you couldn't do. Remember, I believe in you. I know you have what it takes, and I know you can achieve your vision if you get the right support, the right education, and the right encouragement around you, which is what I'm here for you to do. So have fun, enjoy, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye. Oh, hang on. Now I can grab the phone. So that's like the official bit of it over. But now let me just chat to you guys and see how I can help. So, sorry, I forgot that I was on the screen. So Amanda, writing vision, life one not so clear. Let's get some clarity, baby. We can do this. I do love your vision, Nicole. That's awesome. You're going to write at the Olympics for eventing, Brianna. That is awesome. Clara, you don't have a clear vision as you're thinking about it now. That's probably the problem. Thank you, Tash. Beautiful. Oh, Nicole, awesome. So the best part is having done this last year and having that huge realization that my goals weren't what I thought. Now realizing that the vision involves so much more than just an idea. It does. Oh, Elmira, have fun at work. Yes, that's fine. My pleasure, Ashley. I hope that has totally inspired you. Sian, thanks, Tash. I was inspiring. Just going to work on my vision. Good. Glad you guys are all just going to go to work. Is there anything else I can do for you guys? Hi, Olivia. Anything else I can help you with? Otherwise... Yes, you have a question, Nicole. Awesome. As I reinvented my dream board, my husband of 25 years today felt the need to remind me that he needs to be a realist. How do we overcome that? Bless your gorgeous husband of 25 years. Yes. You do need to be a realist. I'm absolutely... you have to know where you're at. So we're doing visions today, and there will be a time where we then go, so where we're at. So if you say your vision is here, let's put the little note here, or if it's on my face, here's your vision and here's where you're at. So you have to be a realist of where you're at. You can't go, oh, okay, so where I'm at right now is I have a Grand Prix horse and I have this and I have that. If you don't have a horse and you are not a rider, you've never ridden a horse in your life, but you still have a vision of going to the Olympics for eventing or whatever it is, that's not being a realist. It's just you've got to get your timeline right. You can't go, I'm going to go to the Olympics for eventing next year, even though there's no Olympics on next year, and I've never ridden a horse in my life. So when he says you need to be a realist, I challenge that. I go, yes, as long as you're being realistic of where you're starting, and as long as you set a realistic time frame to achieve your goals. You're not saying in a year I'll be an Olympian if you've never ridden, or in a year I'll have $10 million if you're starting off with zero, or in a year I'm going to, be promoted to CEO in my company, where right now I'm the secretary. But if your dream is to be the CEO of that company, any goal, Tony Robbins always says, you totally overestimate what you can achieve in a year and totally underestimate what you can achieve in 12. So it's super, 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 super important that, sorry, I don't know why I said 12, 10. You underestimate what you can achieve in 10. So it's super, super important that, when you're setting these visions and then you go to your 10-year goals, that, things are possible. So, yes, you can say, don't rain on my parade. And then you've really got to try and dig deep with him, Nicole, and say, which bit of my plan do you not find realistic? And it's okay. Remember, these are not set in stone. I sometimes get the years off a little bit, and it's no worries. Like, we're so blessed to be in a sport where we're not gymnasts, and if we miss the Olympics when we're 18, we might be too old when we're 22. So to me, I'm very grateful that we've got that room to move a little bit. Helen, I need to get a grip. You are an inspiration. Thank you. My Frisian is a challenge, as am I. I'd like to start canter test, but lack confidence in my ability. Thanks for these videos, which do help. Good, Helen. And remember, if you've got a goal to achieve, that you're going to canter, you commit to that goal, and then you get the resources to help you with that. I have a Fearless course that helps so many riders like you. They can't canter. They haven't cantered for 10 years. They wish they could canter. Some wish they could even get on their horse. And after completing my Fearless program, they are cantering through paddocks with their hands held up in the air like I do. And, nothing makes me more pumped and more excited than seeing that. So rather than staying a person going, oh, I wish I could have that, I wish I could achieve that, go out and get the education. Go out, set the goal, commit to the goal, and then go do the work and make it happen. Michelle, excited not working today, going to create a dream book today with plans, feeling inspired. I'm glad. Jill, my vision is to firstly do a local dressage test and grow from there. I've been off sick for months, so getting back on and so pleased with how I've recovered. So working on basics to get back fit to ride longer and stronger. I'm 70 and so want to ride a test. Awesome, Jill. Well, let's bring it on. Let's get to work. Brianna, when having horses that aren't going to make the higher level, should a rider be selfish and sell it on, or work it and sell it once it has reached its full potential? I see so many riders do both. If you see so many riders do both, then what's the answer? The answer is what's right for you. Don't ever, you get the education, you get the knowledge looking at what other people are doing, but to make the right decision for you, it always has to come from you. Sean, that's a big help, as I was wondering if the vision had to be a realistic one or one we could dream about. I don't have a horse of my own, just have weekly lessons, so I don't really know how high to aim. The vision is as high as you want it to be. It's got to be the big. It's got to be the big kahuna. So like I said, we'll set other visions and we'll set other goals, which aren't necessarily visions. And so the big vision for me is 5 gold medals at the Olympics. That's the ultimate, even if it takes 50 years. That's my ultimate. Alexandra, vision is the child inside you, that child inside you that dreams, so one should follow him for that vision. He is the leader. Very well written, Alexandra. Zoe, my partner doesn't think it's realistic to put all my efforts into my dream horse, which is part Frisian. He thinks I should buy a better horse. As I said, like, I've always talked about this, that do I go for the goal or the destination to be the first person to score a 70% on Frisian at the Olympics, or do I want to win a gold at the Olympics? What would make me happier? What would make me feel more fulfilled? What is my vision and dream, not somebody else's? And only you can answer that. What would make you happier? Riding this part Frisian to as high as he can go, or winning the ultimate of the ultimate on a different horse? And I can't answer that for you. I know my answer, and that's what I've reconciled within me. Natalie, Tash, I love you. Thank you for everything. Your personality is amazing and inspiring. Please keep doing everything you do for us. Oh, my pleasure, Natalie, especially when I have such gorgeous clients like you that are so thankful and so awesome and work on everything I give you and create amazing results. So I love you back. Jane, the Fearless program worked wonders for me. I'm so glad, Jane. Natalie, is it okay if my perfect 10 for all the parts of my wheel of life change from time to time? Absolutely, they should be changed. Like, they should change and they should be fluid. So Natalie's talking about something in my Goal Mastery program. So I'll share with you guys a little bit more about that on Friday. But yes, the perfect 10 will live and grow and change as you live and grow and change. Right now, what you perceive as a 10 is what your mind right now can perceive as a 10. But as you live and grow and experience more, that will always change. Cool, guys. All right, well, I need to go. I have a lesson. I am off to ride. I have a competition tomorrow, so back to work. But I will see you guys tomorrow. So looking forward to hanging out again with you guys, and have fun with your visions. Can't wait to see you posting them on Facebook. See you soon, guys. Bye.